To call the atmosphere here charged would be doing it a disservice. It is positively electric in this place as we get you set for postseason baseball on the show. Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And we are underway in game one as the first pitch is swung on and missed for the first strike. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's a good pitch right there. If that's any indication, the type of...
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Here tonight, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Starting to get a bit chilly here tonight. 57 degrees at game time. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Settling in now, Anthony Rizzo. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
Squared that one up just a little late. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
I like the call for the two-strike changeup. You've got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
High in the air into shallow left center. And here's Grichuk to make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down. Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
For St. Louis, center fielder Dexter Fowler.
First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. And that one stayed too low apparently. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Here's Matt Carpenter. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. And that misses for ball 1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Matt Carpenter is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Runners on first with one down. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Hayward coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, when you step in the box, you got a game plan. With a sinker ball pitcher, you know if he gets it up, it's going to flat.
Here's Randall Grichuk as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Matt, this is a big at-bat right here. Big half inning right here. They shut him down on top of the first, and now you come in, you got a chance to get a lead. This place is already ready to erupt. Just enthusiasm from the fans. They score a run, it's going to go crazy.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Randall Grichuk becomes out number 2 this inning. Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. A matchup with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Zobrist.
Line drive to center field. Fowler patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Javier Baez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting 6.
So coming to the plate, Jason Hayward. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
This is pulled into right. Piscotty is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Cubs are down in order. Digging in now, Aledmus Diaz. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. Chopped weakly to the left. Barehanded by Zobrist. So 1 away after the phenomenal defensive effort.
He's going to get a lot of praise from his pitcher after a play like that. A textbook example of a player staying in control of his body and finishing with a strong, accurate throw to the base.
Colton Wong is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's a called strike on the curveball, 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Smoke toward the hole. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
That is a great 2-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. 0-1, here's the pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Lifted in the air out to left field. Schwarber shading to his right, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So digging in now, Greg Garcia. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Now at the plate, Addison Russell. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Line foul up and over the Cardinal dugout.
Oh, he saw that changeup really nice. He just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1 and 2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Fowler has a read on it. 1 down.
Batting 8.
In now is John Jay.
John Jay.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 9th.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Grichuk, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Dexter Fowler. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Dexter
and that's taken for strike 1. Next pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number 1. Digging in to try it again, Matt Carpenter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Carpenter.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Adams. A base hit in his first trip. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Bryant. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you and being Great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty ranging back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Tommy La Stella will come on now to replace. Standing in, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Drilled to the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control, and now he's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1 and 2 now. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cubs strand a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Tommy La Stella is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
For the Cubs.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Curveball that time, not even close.
Boy, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Bouncer down the line, but that one rolls foul. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Stephen Piscotty will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here it comes on 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Stepping in, Aledmus Diaz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Arrieta is ready. First pitch on the way. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Here's Jason Hayward now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Center fielder Jason Hayward.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Oh, that was a nice pitch. A changeup first pitch. Hitter was aggressive. Swung right through it. That's how you get that first pitch strike, by throwing a changeup if you have an aggressive hitter.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Russell.
And this one's in the dirt. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A 1-2 pitch. In the dirt here. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Another try at 2-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
Hey, keep an eye out here, Matt, because that guy on first base, 3-2 count, and he can run. He might be on the move here.
From the stretch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time. No runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Colton Wong will stand in. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Second baseman number 16, Colton Wong.
And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped fouled at the plate. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now the big overhand curveball makes him swing and miss.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. 1-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Wong is retired, and there's 1 away.
The catcher, number 4.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Matt, that's a big base hit. I want to see now, can he get guys out from the stretch? He retired a lot of guys in a row.
In now, Greg Garcia. He swings and lines it to left. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. The 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Matt Carpenter. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. Hit out towards second. Baez fields it cleanly. On to first. And the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends. Cards strand a couple. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip.
Leading out for the Cubs, left fielder Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here's another 0-2. And a fastball just a bit high. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Fowler has a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting, Third baseman, Tommy La Stella.
Now to the plate, Tommy La Stella. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Grichuk makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
First baseman number 4.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike one, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
No runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Fowler has a beat on it, and that's the 3rd out. Cubs are down in order. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Adams. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Rendell Grichuk. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate. We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat, much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Smoke toward 3rd. La Stella has it. There's one. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. Arrieta into the windup. Here's the 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at-bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. There's Baez. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Redbirds down quietly. We are still scoreless. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Ben Zobrist is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
The batter, number 9.
Riding in once again, Javier Baez. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Well, he's throwing over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty's there for it. He's got it 1 away. Digging in once again, Jason Hayward. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Stepping into the box, Addison Russell. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. Diaz scoops it up. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Stepping in, Aledmus Diaz. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
The shortstop.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing. And
it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, this is one of those situations. You don't want him to put a ball in the air. You got to pitch the strikeout right here and get you out of this inning. Don't let him put the ball in play.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Didn't get on top of the sinker at all. If that's what it was trying to be, it stayed high. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. 2-2. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row. He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lined hard toward right center. Jay is there. Let's see if they test it. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. Ready once again, Dexter Fowler. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. He's set, and the pitch. Sinker stayed high, but called for a strike. Arrieta sets. Coming at him with the 0-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Jay is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So, ready for another chance? John Jay. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Right fielder number 30, John Jay.
Tyler Lyons has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
70. Tyler Lyons.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And this is off the corner and low. Ball 1. Both teams with 6 hits so far. This is in the air out to right field. Piscotty is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting
at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him, went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, he got an ugly swing and miss.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. 3 up, 3. Here's Matt Carpenter. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Into the windup and the pitch. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit back toward the mound. Backhanded. On to first, and it's dropped.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
Ground ball sent back up the middle to second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
The batter, left fielder.
So coming to the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He was a double play victim last time around. Arrieta is ready. First pitch on its way. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Ready for another shot now. Stephen Piscotty. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Grichuk rounds third and is digging for the plate. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Aledmus Diaz, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And this is going to be a foul ball. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hayward will get there, and he puts it away to retire the. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We're on to the 9th here in game 1. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Cubs nothing. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. 0-1. Here it comes. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. This is flared out towards second. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th.
Number 44.
Striding in, Anthony Rizzo. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Kevin Segrist takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Nobody out, runner on first. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Ben Zobrist now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chopped foul over towards the coaching box. From the belt, kicks and deals. And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 now to Zobrist. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Striding into the box, Javier Baez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Trevor Rosenthal gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Trevor Rosenthal.
Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. Lays off the circle change there. A ball and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And this is swung on and missed, so the Cubs are down to their final strike here.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible time run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. St. Louis take the 1-0 lead here in the league championship series. Jake Arrieta pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that's a wrap.